Welcome to this presentation for three important safety projects along the US 30 corridor in Wert County. The three projects that will be discussed are the US 30 State Route 49 restricted crossing U-turns, US 30 and Convoy Road overpass, and the US 224 and Lincoln Highway roundabout. This presentation will cover the background and history of the US 30 corridor, as well as present proposals for all three safety projects. In addition to these three projects, ODOT will be conducting another public meeting in the future, likely in the summer of 2025, to discuss three additional projects. That will be US 30, US 224, and Liberty Union Road interchange modification, US 30 and John Brown Road restricted crossing U-turn or RCUT, and US 127 or Washington Street improvements between the US 30 ramps and Bonowitz Avenue. Our project teams for these projects are: for the US 30 State Route 49 restricted crossing U-turns, ODOT project manager Logan Davis and consultant engineering firm Manick & Smith Group. For the US 30 Convoy Road overpass project, ODOT's project manager is Robert Hissong, and for the US 224 and Lincoln Highway roundabout, ODOT project manager is Mark Mueller and consultant engineering firm is Strand Associates. Several years ago, ODOT conducted a feasibility study for the US 30 corridor from the Ohio-Indiana state line to Lincoln Highway just east of the city of Van Wert. Why is now the timing for this study? Well, this picture shows a section of US 30 in Van Wert County shortly after it was open to traffic, likely in the early 1970s. As you can see from the picture, there are 4 vehicles visible. This photo is from the same location as the previous photo, but taken in a recent year. This photo shows 14 vehicles on the same stretch of US 30. This chart shows the increase in traffic on the US 30 corridor west of the city of Van Wert over the years. Traffic was significantly lower when US 30 opened. In 1970, traffic was less than 5,000 vehicles per day and has grown to approximately 18,500 vehicles per day in 2024. The highest rate of growth of traffic ever recorded was in the last 3 years between 2021 and 2024. Within the study area of the feasibility study, between the years of 2011 and 2015, there was one fatal crash, and that fatal crash was not intersection related. On the same section of pavement, between 2016 and 2022, there were 10 fatal crashes, and 8 of those 10 were intersection related. To compare that to US 30 on the eastern portion of Van Wert County, between Borough Road to Delphus, there was only one fatal crash during this entire time from 2011 to 2022, and it was not intersection related because there are no intersections on that stretch. The results of the feasibility study were a set of long-term recommendations which would eventually convert the entire US 30 corridor from its current configuration with at-grade intersections to full limited access or interstate lookalike. It is not ODOT's intention to pursue all of the long-range recommendations at this time. Rather, we are pursuing a set of short-term recommendations at several select intersections. Our first project we will discuss will be the US 30 and State Route 49 restricted crossing U-turn project. This will include restricted crossing U-turns at State Route 49 and Payne Road, as well as the intersection with State Route 49 and Convoy Heller Road. Additionally, access modifications will be discussed at US 30 and Dixon Cavett Road. RCUTs were selected for these intersections because in similar locations they have performed extremely well at increasing safety and moving traffic very effectively. Nearby in Allen County, just to the east of Wert County, an R-cut was installed at US 30 and Thayer Road in 2021. The results of this R-cut were a 73% decrease in total crashes, a 70% decrease in injury crashes, and a 100% decrease in fatal crashes. This graphic shows a proposed layout for the R-cut at the US 30 and State Route 49 and Payne Road location. This graphic shows the R-cut layout at the US 30 and State Route 49 and Convoy Heller Road location. This graphic shows potential improvements at US 30 and Dixon Cavett Road. At a minimum, part of this project will include removing the median pavement and converting the intersection to right in and right out only. However, there also exists the option to fully eliminate the intersection with cul-de-sacs. We are seeking public input on both of these options. Some of the features of this project include minimal or no new right-of-way is expected to be needed. We're evaluating residential drive access at the US 30 and State Route 49 and Payne Road location. Modification of the US 30 and Dixon Cavett Road intersection for a full closure with cul-de-sacs or a right-in, right-out only. The project is expected to require 45 to 60-day closures of Payne Road and the Convoy Heller Road locations on the side roads only. US 30 will have lane restrictions but will not be closed to traffic. The project schedule is following the public meeting on September 30th. There is a 30-day public comment period ending on October 30th, 2024. In November 2024, we will review the public comments, issue responses, and follow up as necessary. Detailed design will begin in late 2024 and conclude in the summer of 2026. Should right-of-way acquisition be needed, it will happen between the fall of 2025 and the fall of 2026. And we are currently scheduled for 2027 construction. The next project we will discuss is the proposed overpass at US 30 and Convoy Road. This graphic shows the proposed overpass at US 30 and Convoy Road. The majority of the project will be able to be constructed on existing right-of-way. However, some additional right-of-way is anticipated. As part of the project, Dole Robinson Road will be relocated further to the west to tie into Convoy Road at the bottom of the overpass. Portions shown in purple show anticipated additional right-of-way takes. This is preliminary at this point until further design work can be completed. Features of this project include Dole Robinson Road being relocated tie into Convoy Road further west near the bottom of the proposed embankment for the overpass. Additional right-of-way will be needed for the Dole Robinson Road relocation and will likely be needed for the overpass embankment construction. Convoy Road and Dole Robinson Road will be closed and detoured during construction, and the width of the overpass will be designed to provide room for agricultural equipment to cross over the overpass. The proposed width of the overpass bridge will be 32 feet wide at the travel path on the bridge. This should be adequate for vehicular as well as agricultural traffic. The schedule for this project will be concluding the public meeting on September 30th. There will be a 30-day public comment period ending on October 30th, 2024. In November 2024, public comments will be reviewed, responses issued, and follow-up as necessary. In late 2024, detailed design will begin and will last until 2026. Right-of-way acquisition will occur in 2025 and 2026. The project is currently funded for construction in 2029. However, if funds become available, it is possible that the project could be constructed as early as 2028. Our third and final project is the roundabout at US 224 and Lincoln Highway. This project will also include rehabilitation of a bridge over the CFE Railroad between Lincoln Highway and US 30. A roundabout was selected at this location partly due to the performance of roundabouts that have been recently completed in the area. 3 roundabouts that were constructed in 2022 were at US 127, US 224, and Marsh Road in Van Wert County, State Route 309 and Thayer Road in Allen County, and State Route 309 and Napoleon Road in Allen County. The combined statistics for these 3 roundabouts included a 54% decrease in total crashes, a 78% decrease in injury crashes, and a 100% decrease in fatal crashes. This graphic shows the proposed roundabout at the intersection of US 224 and Lincoln Highway. This is the same graphic zoomed in to show more detail at the roundabout itself. For this project, minimal or no additional right-of-way is expected to be required. The project will also include the rehabilitation of the US 224 bridge over the CFE Railroad, replacement of the concrete deck and abutments, as well as painting of the structural steel will be incorporated into this project. In total, between the bridge and the roundabout, a 120-day closure is anticipated to complete the entire project. The bridge rehabilitation project was originally scheduled for this year, 2024, but was delayed based on the desire to only close US 224 a single time to be able to perform both projects. The project schedule for this project is following the public meeting on September 30th. There will be a 30-day public comment period ending on October 30th, 2024. In November 2024, public comments will be reviewed, responses will be issued and followed up on as necessary. Detailed design will begin late in 2024 and run into spring 2026. If right-of-way acquisition is necessary, that will occur between the summer of 2025 and the summer of 2026. The project is currently funded and scheduled for construction in 2027. There is a possibility that the project could be constructed in 2026 if no right-of-way is required and funding becomes available. That concludes our presentation. Thank you for viewing this presentation.